Plug it in and get ready to rock.
Sit your ass down at the hands of the clock.
With Renegade Pineapple so sublime.
Like, comment, subscribe. It's time! Yeah. Hello!
Hello! Welcome back to the occupation. Sarah, alright. Let's see if she says... So, oh, she's going in Dubois' office.
Mm.
Is she allowed? Oh, the door's still open, though.
Unless you go in, sneak in, hide, wait for her to leave.
I've got the code. I don't need to. I just want to see what she's doing in there. I'm sure I have the code for his office. Let's just check while it's open. Phone numbers, codes. Yeah, door code 0208. She's just standing in there smoking.
Can't you do that in your own office?
Yeah, can't you do that not in the way? I feel like he's popping up quite a lot. Do you think he's like shadowing us?
How are you?
I was fine asleep. Grasp me up.
Yeah, you bastard. I've got a job to do. What is this statue about? Explain that to me. Yeah, I thought there'd be more like going around talking to people. Go tell her to get out of someone else's office. That's a fucking crime scene. Like, surely she's not allowed in there. There's fucking police tape.
Why the heck do I let them talk me into work on a weekend?
Touring meeting room, we can't go in there unless we're with someone, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not allowed in yet.
There's another vent there. Which must just lead into the elevator shaft.
Maybe we should check the other office again, because...
Which one?
The one with
Carla's.
the computer in it, yeah.
Oh no, the one I got caught in.
Yeah, because
I think that's too exposed, and I don't see what you... Oh. Sarah, the room... Oh, I already got that.
Oh, so Sarah's up to something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why would...
Because the end of that said, don't let me down.
What did it say? Who was it from? Did it say?
Didn't say who it was from,
Okay,
just told Sarah to go into Dubois'
No,
office.
I should have read it a bit better before I put it away. Let's go back to Dubois' office and see what she's doing.
And just like that, Steve was gone. I think his name was Steve.
He's over there. He's still walking back towards me. Wherever I go, he's walking towards me. She's on the computer.
Hiya, Harvey.
Oh, she doesn't seem to give a shit. Do I go in?
Is your name Harvey?
I don't know the rule. Yeah, we're Harvey. I don't know the rules of this game.
Yeah.
Does she give a shit if I come in here? Oh.
Oh, so she said hi!
You said hello. I was saying hello back. What the fuck? I don't understand the rules of this game.
So you say hello to me because you see me outside of the office, but as soon as we step in, whoa, what are you doing?
No, I don't get the whole...
What are you doing, Harvey?
It's fine for them to be in there.
Hello, Mr. Miller.
Yeah, Harvey Miller, that's her name. What were you doing in there? She's left the door open.
Oh, that's not really something you should do if you're on the sneaky.
So she can just say hello while she's casually in an office she's not supposed to be in either.
Alright, quickly get in there.
But if I fucking do it, I get caught.
Have you
There's
sealed
no
the blinds?
blinds over the door. They're down, aren't they?
Murderer.
Right, we need to... There's no vent or anything, is there? There's only the window.
What if that's not because he's an actual murderer?
No, don't. Take it out. Take it back out. Did not mean to put that in there. Eject... Oh Christ, just leave it in there. It's only a fucking song. We can still totally get seen through that though, right?
Investigate. Is there a...
Oh, we don't know his password. Jennifer... Duck. Why do I not duck more? I feel like I'm not hiding I feel like I'm really shit at hiding.
What's on the message board? Yeah, for someone who's supposed to be... Oh, I imagine there must be...
all over here. That was me. Oh, Christ.
Hey, what
Unless
are
we
you
know what
doing
we're
here?
looking for, we ain't going for all this shit.
Nah.
Just wondered if it would point out something useful. Alright. Let's go out. See why there's an out. There's a character nearby, though. I mean, this isn't staff only, surely.
Shouldn't be staff at all.
Oh, shit.
Somebody there?
Yeah, Carla.
Hi, Steve. And then he sees you trying to step in the window.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Dan, can all visitors remember to put any rubbish in the bins provided? She was just standing in there looking at the window.
She's
Yeah, look.
still in there?
She's just standing there.
That's fucking weird.
We can go higher up as well. It's probably not worth the risk at
No.
this point. I don't need her to leave so I can look around in here. She's just standing there. Like, what am I supposed to do? Why is that? Yeah, why is that red?
Yeah, we should probably
Well, I
go
can
back.
walk while doing it. Change mode. +10. Oh, I can start timers and stuff. Let's hope there's no one in the office now and we're not just like trapped outside on the scaffolding.
Hey, what are you doing?
Doors open. Yeah, she's back in here.
Fuck's sake.
This is too difficult. I don't like being a spy. Why would she just be standing in there?
Oh.
She's not even doing a thing.
Can we go lower?
No. Should I run past? No, we'll totally get caught. She just turned around for a second. What is she fucking doing? It's like she's just there to catch us. I feel like all the characters should be accomplishing more. Oh, we need to be careful because sometimes she smokes out here. She's just dicking around on his computer. Which surely she's not allowed to do. I am trapped. Jump off the edge into the
Yep.
skip. I mean,
Yeah,
our only
both.
option is to run past. If she's still there. Which she is, because she's a fucking nut job.
Right.
Just run past.
One past. 1, 2, 3.
That was fine.
What was in there?
What's that? Okay, guys. Lads, I've had another complaint from Carla Berman. You're making too much noise again. The language is out of order. Oh, scaffolding window. Cheers, Phil. Should I recrumple that?
Was there an option, sir?
I don't know. It's
Just
definitely
looks
not supposed to be
abandoned.
up here. Are there any workers up here now?
No.
J right. Oh, we can see down into other offices. Hope there's no one here. Someone's been smoking in here. Or was he just gone into the office and then where Sarah was smoking?
Probably. There's blueprints on there.
Yeah. Just trying to make sure there's no one there before I go down. Oh, what's the light? that's just what it was. It seemed to suddenly get brighter. Maybe I'm just extra tense. Right, there's no one here, is there? They'd come through that door. The code. Right, that's the code for her office now, which we didn't have before. The blueprints are just for the building.
There's another note on there.
That's a fire escape, so no one's coming in through. Ah. It's the printing room. Can't read that one. Oh yeah, read pager. Phone call again.
What time though?
Well, it doesn't matter what time, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Was that telling us that they're going to call us, do you think?
Phone call, public
phone.
1546.
I think it just means someone called.
Yeah, you get more information from the calls.
Oh shit. No, it does mean that they're about to call. Oh, this is open. That's weird. I don't know where I am to get out to pick up the fucking phone. We ain't going out of fire escape in case it sets an alarm off. Oh, we can turn off the lights and shit from up here. How the fuck do I get out? Scarlet interview. Now that seems important. Shall I play it now?
No sound like the present.
I don't think we're going to get to the phone, so...
Name for the recording. Yes, Scarlett Carson.
Not sure how we got
Thank you for coming in. Hopefully we can clear a few things. Have you spoken to Charles Bowman yet?
No, he's quite hard to pin down, but we will be, I assure you. Is there something I should ask him when I do?
No, I was just curious as to what he may have told you about me.
Is there something you need to tell me?
It doesn't matter.
New lead. Oh, so if we miss the call, we just have to call back.
002318.
Please try not to worry. Your words count on their own merits, so just try to be honest and this will go fine. Well, I suppose a good place to start is with Alex Dubois.
Yes.
Could you please tell me about the last time you spoke with him?
Sure. The last time we spoke was in my
Man, I
office
wish we had a Walkman.
at the Bowman Carson facility.
Just so we could look all modern and shit.
Or just so we could walk around while listening to this.
Meeting 10 minutes.
Being
That's fine.
detained in our Dover facility, and we're away.
We're probably not going to do much else. We'll just go to the meeting and ask her some questions.
Yeah.
Been to see Charles? Sorry, that's Charles Bowman. Charles had told Mr. Dubois that he would have to appeal for his family's return with the relevant paperwork.
Ah, so it was
How would you say Mr. Dubois?
Dubois' family that was kidnapped.
Well, obviously he was devastated, but
But she said it was hers in the cutscene in the opening. So maybe he's doing it to several people. Why can't I... Why does eject not eject? I don't understand that. Swap. Put a song in it. Let's see what it is quickly. Yeah, it's just a song. Right. And then I get to keep the other one that I actually want. See if I can get out here. Is this the toilets? Is that...
Yeah, looks like toilets.
Yeah, there's urinals as well, so we're good to be in here.
Unless it's a staff only toilet.
Just the toilets. Right, at least we know we can get to the vent from in there now. That's the room we got caught in before.
Yeah.
Should we go call back, then go to the meeting? What, we're allowed to be here, aren't we? Why am I getting the drone? Is this whole area staff only?
Are you serious?
Oh. Oh, it's staff only, for fuck's sake. Fuck off. I'm leaving. I've had enough of this shit. I've got a phone call to make. And I bet the AI isn't programmed well enough for you to interrupt a call.
The rules of this game confuse me.
Yep, confused the absolute shit out of me. I never know when I'm allowed to do something. And I don't know how I'm supposed to know whenever there's a fucking... What was the number?
I can't remember. Should be on your pager.
Oh, fuck's sake. Is that going to waste the token? I'll get it back.
How do you check your pager?
That's just going to tell me about the meeting, isn't it? Oh. New lead.
Call me 002318.
002318.
Please insert token.
Right. Dial number.
I didn't think I put one in there. Was it 02318?
Yeah.
Please insert token. All
I
operators
did.
are currently busy. Please try
Still
again.
seems to be working. Oh. It said I had a thing.
Please insert token.
Did you pick it up
It
from
says
the return?
yeah, I did. It's just glitched
again.
out, I think. No tokens in tray. It says please insert token, but it says token already inserted. Whatever. I wonder if the security guard just forgets after a little while.
You should probably go to the meeting.
No observation. I knew that already. Is the meeting here?
I think it's going to be in the meeting room.
I'm sure it gave us a specific room it was in. Room 250. It's her room.
Alright, cool.
At 4. Not that. That. If we can escape the security guard until the meeting, I think we're good. Just need to stay the fuck away from him. He'll probably still come after us. Oh, he's there. Well, let's go downstairs and try the other payphone. Still got time. It's just a bit difficult, like, just doing anything in this game. Like, it wants you to sneak around, but I have no idea of the layout of the building to not get caught.
And the rules are vague. Alright, what was the number?
Oh yeah, do that first, just in case. New lead 0022318.
Please insert token.
Right, well at that time.
Cool.
Harvey, I just received an anonymous fax.
And then
Do you know where
anonymous
the adjoining
facts.
meeting room is?
I've been
It
past
seems
it.
as though Alex Dubois may have hidden some information in there which proves the Bowman Carsoon Group are intentionally inflating figures based around the Union Act. If you're able to find the evidence, it may help inform the public about what the truth is here. I'm sure Carla Berman may have a thing or two to say about those figures, since she's the one spreading them in her print media. Anyway,
Right, so
let me know what
meeting
you
room.
find.
So it's another thing in a room that we're not allowed in.
Should we just go to the meeting?
Wrong one. We've got 6 minutes. I doubt we can get into the meeting room before going to see her, so maybe we should just wait until we've... Oh, it's right there, but we don't have the code for it.
Do you have
Get
a
in
card
through
that
the
can access
ceiling.
it?
Oh, maybe. No.
No.
So, yeah, I don't know what to do. We can get in through the ceiling vent, maybe, but then I don't know how we'd get back out. Loft access.
Mr. Miller, quick reminder. You have a meeting in
But
front
it gives you a lot of reminders about when to go to the meeting, huh? Yeah, I don't think we've got time to get in there and out.
No.
Obviously, it's something that would be good to talk to her about, though. Where's the other entrance to it? Because there's 2 ways in, isn't there? Right, that's staff only. Oh, this is open now. Thank you message.
If you've just joined us, then welcome to the smooth room. Keeping things smooth.
Don't know what it said, but I ain't getting caught
Carla's
for it.
vendetta.
Listen to Carla Berman's answer phone tape. Okay. So if at some point... That's just the cleaner. What's his name? Dan. Oh, there's Carla.
Marlon.
Marlon. Hello.
Speak.
Oh, we just walked through. Can't. It's not coming up with an option. Keep doing the wrong one. 4 minutes.
Please enter PIN. Code
I bet if I followed her in now, though, it'd be like, what are you doing in here? Maybe I should wait until the time has passed. Before. Oh, what?
Hello, Mr. Miller.
Oh, okay, there we go.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Open the door, shut the door.
So
I need to
gather
reopen
you've
it.
got some questions you'd like to ask me. I'll do my best to answer
Oh, I
them.
leapt over that chair.
The agile detective.
So where is their answering machine so I know when I come back?
By
Shall
the
we begin?
There. Yes. The Union Act. Alex says that the Bowman Carson group are lying about their facts. Can you prove him wrong? I mean, that's pretty
He thinks I'm lying.
big, but let's start at the start.
That's not really news, Mr. Miller. I think anyone in the country could have told you what Alex thinks about what we do here. He has a twisted view of things. Out of curiosity, what is it he thinks is so bad about the act?
Well, I don't know. I'm not him. The country are being lied to about the numbers.
That's our only
This is
option.
getting far-fetched.
So
And I
if we'd
suppose
been
I'm
to
the
the
one
thing, we
lying
would be
to the
able to
country.
say, you're
Yeah.
lying about the numbers.
Don't answer
But
that.
obviously we didn't have time to get in
I'm
there.
sorry, but I have to deal with this kind of accusation day in and day out. I guess it's an occupational necessity.
No reason
No,
to disagree.
and I don't suppose you will. The Union Act is a force for good, Mr. Miller, a force for peace and also ownership of our country. Is it going to please everybody? No, but in all honesty, what could? The protesters out there are chasing...
It's weird that we can't say that we've been
Yeah.
told
They're
that
lining up
you're
in droves to blame
inflating the
everyone else
numbers.
for its shortcomings. But let me ask you this. You've been here all morning. Do you think we're the bad guys?
Well, I don't know.
Ugh. Well,
Exactly.
the fact that we're here in the
And I
first
can't
place
think
makes
of
me
anything
think that.
would.
Yeah.
Listening to Alex talk must have been convincing, I'm sure, but when you're confronted
Did we
with
interview
the
Alex?
overwhelming evidence here at the facility...
No, but he's talking to us about stuff, isn't he? So
I'm just
we
glad
keep
you
getting
get to see
information.
things firsthand.
I'm assuming he's like arrested or whatever. I've seen very little so far. Maybe the way you present... Oh, we can get real about this. I mean, from the posters I've seen, the second one's pretty
Yeah.
true. Should we just be that guy? Should we just be really blunt about everything?
Yeah, be that guy, I guess.
Look, when you're dealing with a group, you have to represent them as a whole. There may be some shining examples of success out there, but it would be a lie for us to misrepresent all the ones causing the bigger problems. I shouldn't have asked
That
you.
works
It
two
was unfair.
ways.
You clearly don't understand the inner workings of what we do here.
I am our job.
I'm trying to
That's
understand.
admirable. I understand you have a job to do. Just make sure it doesn't interfere with ours, and I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Right,
Carla's
so
vendetta. Carla Berman, do you have a vendetta against Alex? But if we got into our office before, again, we would have been able to get the tape with proof, but we haven't got that, so there's not much we can do.
A vendetta
Assuming we can
against
re-ask these questions when we know more.
Well, that was blunt, but honestly, I'm not surprised. I wondered
She was
if
just
you'd bring
fucking
this up.
standing in our office doing
Yeah.
nothing
It's
before.
rather-
staring at the window.
Alex and I never seemed to get on. And on the night of the attack, he threatened me. I didn't want to make this publicly personal, but it looks like he has anyway.
Yes, he left me a voice message.
Oh, okay, so she's going to play what
was-
we would have going to
He
get.
was very
Yeah.
angry about something, and he took it out on me that night. I have no doubts in my mind that that man is guilty of everything they say he did. And
I
I'm
don't think
frankly
he is.
amazed that anyone would stand up for him. No offence.
But you don't like him, so there's more of a reason for you to think that he's doing bad stuff. I'm sure that was unpleasant. That's fair enough.
Surely unpleasant.
That's an understatement. He had a temper on him.
Why is there not
It
a
was
can you play us the
getting to the
message?
point where everyone could see it, and I suppose I was just an easy target for him.
I mean, where's the proof
I
of what
don't
you're
think he
saying
liked the
if
idea
he's
of
called
me
you?
being his boss for some reason or another, so... Anyway, the rest is history. I hope that at least some of this is useful for your book. I really do.
Phone records. Alex Dubois says he wasn't in the building at the time of the explosion. Was he?
He says he wasn't in the building. Well, I
Well,
don't
we
know
know
how
he
he'd be able
wasn't.
to back up
Somebody
that
else
claim.
had his key.
The police found him not too far away from here.
We know
that's
because
true,
we
but
played that part.
Yeah.
it was within walking distance. He could have easily got where he did in time. And there's a whole bunch of other evidence. I'm sorry, I just don't see how he thinks
This
that's going
sounds
to
like
hold
a
any
bit of a
weight.
conspiracy to me.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't like them, they didn't like him.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think it's quite cut and dry. I can't imagine someone else over in the Meta Centre doing it.
That's the thing that doesn't make
They like to
sense.
sound like
We're
they know what they're
supposed
doing,
to
but most of them are
be
incompetent.
proving his innocence,
I
but
know
we're not
for a
even
fact
allowed
that
in his
somebody was
office
over
to
in
look
the
at his
for their
stuff.
alarm code, for God's sake.
We're only supposed to have
Does that
meetings
sound
and ask
convincing to
people
you?
about it. You think the
Alex was
detective
the
would be
only
able to
one
tell
who
us
knew what
more?
he was doing,
Yeah.
And anyway, it's like I said, there was more evidence, wasn't there?
Shouldn't be working with her and like going back and forth saying, we've heard this, can you look into it? Rather than us sneaking around and just getting caught all the time.
Especially if she's involved, 'cause she'll just deny it all. Nope,
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Well, for example, the argument we had the night of the attack. Alex and I were having a heated discussion that night. I know that's somewhat anecdotal, but to me it's as good as gold in terms of evidence. Wouldn't you agree? Well, that's that then. If Alex was
Yeah,
telling
there's
the
a lot
truth,
of...
he
We
wouldn't
don't
be
have reason to
obvious.
think otherwise because we
Yeah.
haven't got any
You see,
proof.
That's the
And
problem.
again,
isn't
that
it?
should work the other way
I
around. She
understand
should...
that we need to
She
take
has
everyone's
easily
story into
available
account,
proof of her side
but
of
there's
it,
an
so why
inherent
doesn't
risk
she
to
just
listening
play
to
us
the
the
story
tape
of
on
a
her answering
desperate man.
machine?
He'll say anything to
'Cause
try and
she's
escape
hiding
justice,
stuff.
and people like you are duty bound to listen to
Also,
him.
it's the first interview as well. She did that.
Yeah, I suppose. We need to get further into it,
I don't
talk
know
to
what
other
I'd do
people
if I
and come
spoke to
back.
him again. I don't think I'd be able to keep my cool. It must be an awkward position you're in, having to research such a terrible person.
So she's just like decided who's the bad guy.
I try to reserve judgment.
I've learnt to not let it affect my work. Yeah.
But you must have an opinion on the matter. His actions sparked the debate over the Union Act, defined our jobs. You may not be picking sides, but you must have an opinion.
It's my job, I don't get to
Wow.
choose.
You're in a privileged position, being able to disconnect yourself from it all.
I'm
I'm
about
sure the employees
facts.
here were so lucky.
I'm a fact man.
Let's
Ski
carry
double
on, shall
double
we?
do. Skibbity biddim dum do.
Facts, man!
Stolen ID. Who uses their room number as an alarm code? That's like, we know too much.
I found a death threat.
What? It's just go down the list still. Stolen ID.
Is that what he said? That his keycard was stolen? Well, I don't think there's any way I could confirm or deny that for you, Mr. Miller.
Well, you've lost your
I'm not even
ID
sure
card
what
because
that
I've
would
got
have
it.
to do with me. I don't believe it was stolen, so it would be futile for me to try and answer that. We were all responsible for our own key cards and security logins.
So
Well,
responsible.
you
I've
failed.
got
Aren't
two
used
of
in this
them.
part of the building. It's all very cutting edge, so anything like that would have been solely down to Alex.
But he logged the stolen card.
That just seems like conjecture to me, Mr. Miller. It sounds far too convenient to say that he logged it as stolen.
Doesn't matter what it seems like to you.
That's true, then. Where did he log it? At what time? Wouldn't security know about that?
Oh, yeah, they would.
I'm sorry, but it's all
Didn't he log it with her?
Convenient for me.
Fortunately, we didn't manage to get any of this proof, because we just get caught every time we fucking do anything.
Unless you have a point, then I can't help you with that.
Because people just stand around in their office,
staring at the window.
He's hell-bent on dragging this company's name through the mud. Out of curiosity, what was his evidence?
Said he emailed you about it being stolen.
And I suppose I hid that from the police, did I?
Well, given that
But
you've
like
got
you
a grudge against him.
There's no evidence at all. Thank you for your honesty, at least.
Like, well, I had to. I literally didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
You mentioned keys. Does anyone... Oh, you still use them?
Did I? Few things around here probably still use keys. It's outdated if you ask me. You won't find anything in the
Well, we still
facility
use
that
keys in
just
2019, so
yeah.
I guess it's not outdated.
But I think the older areas still have the old-fashioned key and lock.
Okay. Yeah, those are the ones we won't be able to get into, so they're probably more secure than the key cards that we keep finding everywhere.
No.
I mean, we found no keys and we found 2 key cards.
Yeah, so that kind of says its own story, doesn't it?
Stock rooms and locker rooms, you know. Oh, that reminds me. If you're over at the Meta Centre later, you should take a look at the old Victorian baths. They're going to be knocked down soon, so you should take a look there before you go.
Yeah, I'll just pop down the leisure centre.
Yeah. I'll just have a nice little...
Do they have something to do with Alex Dubois?
No. They're just quite nice. I tell you what, I'll ask Marlon to open them up for you later on. If he's got time, then they'll be open for you when you go and have your meeting with Chance Crow. Anyway,
Death threat.
Yeah.
Well, you've been here about an hour. It was only a matter of time. I take it was addressed to us and not you.
Oh, yeah, I'm not...
Yeah, exactly. I'm not involved in this shit.
More often than I'd like to admit, yes. It's bad enough that we can't even walk in the front door of our workplace without having objects hurled at us, but... It's...
I understand. But what? Yeah, no need to explain. Yeah, no, explain. Why wouldn't I want to explain?
Protesting are completely ignorant to what we actually do here. Sometimes I just want to roll my window up and shout down to them to get a job and start contributing to the country instead of ruining it.
It seems kind of like you think everyone doesn't understand what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
The world doesn't. I don't even understand what we're doing.
Yeah. Why would we ask that? Does that not seem super dangerous? I suppose we've got to ask everything we've got there.
Excuse me, what? I didn't say anything about an alarm code. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I must have misspoken. Everyone in the Meta Centre is very careful with their security. I wouldn't... well, let's not dwell on that.
I thought she was pressing a panic button for a second.
Beep, 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 beep.
He knows too much. Get him out of here.
Actually, we weren't talking about Charles'
No, it was another office. Can we please
Debbie
move
something.
on to a different subject, Mr. Miller? Don't you have something about my work that you'd like to ask at all? Okay, Mr. Miller, that's all I've got time for, I'm afraid. Can you please see yourself out?
Not before Snooping 3 is shit.
We can't do anything else. December 23rd, 1986.
Just before Christmas.
They're going to save there? Because that's a good time to stop, probably. Oh, cutscene there.
I'm home.
So this is before...
Yeah. And Charles is there as well. Charles Bowman, yeah. It seems like he's the mastermind, doesn't it?
Because I love flares and big collars.
Ollie, you'd better be in bed when I get up there.
If it's her that's in the flares.
Coop,
Just
would you
tripping
talk to
over.
your sensible husband, please?
Well, I'm staying out of this one.
Right. On that note, I'll see myself out.
You and Carol still here for Sunday dinner?
Wouldn't miss it.
What's he doing here on Boxing Day? It's not the
It's
time
not
for
Boxing
business. Didn't it say December 26th?
No, 23rd.
Ah. Christmas Eve? That's just as
Yeah, the eve
bad.
of Christmas Eve. It was the night before Christmas.
No one was no one was stirring. Not even a mouse.
Not even the fleas and the mouse.
Whitworth Gardens. So we do have multiple locations, I guess.
The year is 1607.
The 1 minute silence. Oh.
Look, I know we didn't get off on the right start, but I suspect you know the rules of the facility by now.
If it's brown, flush it
The
down.
next meeting is with Chance Crow very soon. Feel free to take a wander around in our gardens. I'll be waiting for you over in the Meta Centre when you're ready to begin.
Unless there's facts in these gardens, I probably won't. I'm all about facts. This is delightful.
That's a nice fact tree.
We
right
can
there.
probably eavesdrop on people, though. So I'm guessing that's the end of a section. It must have saved there, right? When it's a cutscene and stuff. That's it for this episode, because that's a good place to stop. Next time, we'll probably not look around the gardens, because I doubt there's that many facts around. Good fact!
Good fact!
Deadly serious, Raggy. There's been a murder. Gee, Scoob, looks like he's really in the doghouse. That's my nephew, Shaggy. Seriously.